December brought a difficult year to an end, and as we approached Christmas, the focus was once again on public health and protecting the freedoms we value so much. It is a month when all families traditionally come together and when Christians celebrate the birth of Christ, bringing hope for the world. A highlight for me this month was to be able to join the singing at the civic carol service in Stoke-Minster. It was a privilege to thank some of the many organisations and individuals whose kindness brings some joy to those for whom Christmas is a time of stress when they are unable to provide presents and luxury food for their family. I attended the community gift appeal distribution at Stoke City Football Club, helped with the hamper packing at the YMCA, thanked the Better Together community support group and witnessed the amazing Star Bikers toy run as they delivered the thousands of donations from across the city to the King's Hall collection point. I was also happy to join the Lord Mayor in helping the wonderful Food for All volunteers at the Guru Nanak Gurdwara and Sikh Cultural Centre in delivering some of their weekly hot meals to a local hostel. I learnt about the generosity of the Sikh community and their open door policy to anyone in need of food. I was delighted to receive hundreds of entries in my Christmas card competition from primary schools in Stoke Central, and to show the winning entry by Emily from Hanley St Luke's Primary School to the Prime Minister. Congratulations to her for a brilliant design, and to the runners-up, whose designs I shared on Twitter. I really felt Christmas had begun after I attended the fabulous production of Beauty and the Beast at the New Vic. It was so uplifting and reminded me of the importance of live entertainment and how we must ensure its survival. As the Omicron variant spread, I was asked to vote on more stringent measures. Whilst I backed greater use of face masks and the requirement of NHS staff to be vaccinated, I voted against the introduction of mandatory COVID passes or lateral flow tests for entrance into nightclubs and major events, because I did not believe the evidence was there and that this measure would reduce infections, given most young people had not had the booster at that point. The focus should be on ensuring the booster programme delivers the extra protection needed for this variant. I do understand those who are afraid, but there comes a point where we must learn to manage the risk if we are to survive. People should be well informed about the public health data so they can make their own decisions about their individual behaviour and their chosen risk level. We have to strike the right balance between public health concerns and supporting our local economy. I visited a great many local businesses throughout the month, and especially during Small Business Saturday, to see how they have been faring this year. I also featured a local business every day in my Advent countdown to Christmas, and welcomed yet another new business to the city centre, the Geek Retreat. Campaigns I supported in December included Stoke Fostering, Save the Children's Christmas Jumper Day, Women Aid's Help Her campaign, and I gave a presentation on the Harper Lee Foundation's mission to improve button battery safety and raise awareness to over 50 key leaders from organisations including Amazon, eBay, Alibaba, Tesco, trade associations for toys and retailers, accident prevention charities, battery manufacturers, trading standards, clinicians and Department for Business. It was heartening to hear them saying how our campaign has provided a focus, and I'm encouraged by the commitment expressed. Duracell have launched their awareness campaign just in time for Christmas, a time when many gifts will be given containing button batteries. 2021 saw the retirement of some key local leaders who have served our area for many years. We said goodbye to Vice-Chancellor of Staffordshire University, Liz Barnes, the Chief Constable of Staffordshire Police, Gareth Morgan, the Chief Fire Officer, Becky Bryant, and Laura Cohen, the Chief Executive of the British Ceramic Confederation. I wish their successors, Martin Jones, Chris Noble, Rob Barber, and Laura's replacement, all the best as they face the challenges of 2022. December is a time for nostalgia. And I was happy to share a few personal memories, both happy and sad, with Stuart George on BBC Radio Stoke in the mini Desert Island Discs show. In these uncertain times, our shared traditions and our core faith provide great comfort. So to end the year on a note of optimism, I reflect on a favourite line from the hymn, O Little Lion of Bethlehem. The hopes and fears of all the years are met in thee tonight. The old year ends with an acknowledgement of the suffering and loss many have felt this year, and the expectation that 2022 will be better, easier. One thing we know is that the freedoms we took for granted in the past are valued by all of us as we start to emerge from the darkest of times. Let us hope 2022 is a year when we speak less about COVID and more about the opportunities that we have as the city predicted to be the 6th best place in the country for business growth. It is already the most mentioned city in the House of Commons.